Shalom. Last thought about giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone. Salutations to the hopeful that's pushing this truth across four corners of the earth, all faith, truth, and sincerity. On this, I'm wanted by back again to the city. Excuse me. I'm going to this article I ran into from Discovery about how the Earth's rotation is speeding up. And so here's what it means for timekeeping. It said find out what's speeding up Earth's rotation and why it may force timekeepers to delete a second. So I'm gonna read this right here. For most of human history, our ancestors kept time by the sun. The interval between one sunrise and the next marked the passage of what we call a day. But then in the 1950s, scientists invented automatic clocks capable of far more precise measurements. A second is now formally defined as roughly 9 billion vibrations. Excuse me. A second is formally defined as roughly 9 billion vibrations of a, I think it's how you pronounce it, is Casim atom. I'm sorry. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, forgive me. But in a day consists of 86,400 such seconds, according to the International Bureau of Weights and Measures. Okay, go from there. Besides allowing people all over the world to coordinate in ways that are once unimaginable, automatic clocks also revealed that Earth's rotation isn't as consistent as it seems. A day doesn't always last 86,400 automatic seconds for various reasons. The time it takes our planet to complete one revolution on its axis changes from century to century, from month to month, and even from day to day. Overall trend is toward longer days, that is slower rotation. But in recent years, the Earth has been speeding up. According to the time and date, July 5th, 2024 was the shortest day on record. And several days last summer came close to stealing the title. So some more on this right here to read, but they just like, why, the Earth is speeding and, time is, the days are going by so fast or being shortened, and the Earth is speeding up, time speeding up, because it's prophecy. These, like I say, these scientists, most of them are atheists. They don't believe in the Most High. They don't believe in the Bible. But the men of the Lord that have this truth, the apostles and the elders and brother Graham Millstone that have the truth, the men of the Lord that have it, we give you the understanding of why, according to the Bible, why things are like it is today. According to the Bible, for like understanding of the prophecies. Because like I say, these scientists, they don't believe in the word of the Lord. They don't believe in the Bible, and they be having these, they be questioning things of why is this happening, But there's a scripture that goes on about this, why the Earth and time is speeding up and the days are being shortened. So I'm gonna get Matthew 24 and 22. And except those days be shortened, there should no flesh, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So yeah. So the days are being shortened because we in those times where, things in this earth, the Lord Yahweh Shai, I'm gonna say that again. The days are being shortened and sped up because Lord Yahweh Shai, he's gonna make, make his return, but he's gonna, these judgments it's gonna come down by Lord Yahweh Shai, a lot of death, a lot of horrific death and great destruction is coming upon this place, upon this world, that's ran by the so-called white man, Esau Edomite's world. This world that's ran by the so-called white man, Esau Edomite devils that's in power and rulership. A time of rulership is coming to an end, and there's gonna be a lot of death and destruction, and judgment that's gonna come by Lord Yahweh Shai, and like I say, Yahweh Shai, he's gonna make his return. You know what I'm saying? And the days are being short because of the elect's sake. The elect, which the elect is the so-called Negro, Latino natives, the 144,000, the 1/3 of the elect of the Israelites. And hopefully I'm part of righteous number, but it's about the it's all about the elect for the elect's sake. That's why the days are speeding up. About and like I said, I always say the days just it's going by, it's going faster than usual. It been going but it's like now it's speeding up more and more. But like I say, because it's all because like I said, the Lord Yahweh, according to the scripture right here, Yahweh Shai, he got to speed up the days because for the elect's sake, so he can deliver his elect, to be delivered, and to escape the second death, which is gonna be by way of those thermonuclear missiles being shot towards America, Babylon Great. And like I say, the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Israelites, won't be partaking of that second death. Gonna be delivered and have mercy by the Lord Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, in these times. And these times going forward when he makes his return. Yahushua is going to deliver his elect, and those that are not a part of that righteous number of the elect, going to be destroyed, by the thermonuclear missiles, when the Lord Yahushua returns in the chariot, so-called UFO, he bringing his judgment down, and then ultimately the missiles are gonna be shot towards America, Babylon Great, destroying everything here. Other countries gonna get hit. Other countries gonna get hit with missiles as well, but not the whole earth is not gonna be destroyed. But the earth real rocking to and fro like a drunkard. It will. Scriptures say that it will. People could feel it. People gonna feel that. Those missiles when they be being shot and dropped in different countries. And like I said, not all the countries gonna get hit, but like I say, people gonna feel it and see it. In other countries that's not gonna get hit by the missiles. But I didn't want to make it too long. I just want to go into that. Hope that was edifying. So again, I'd like to give our praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Kakadash, to the apostles, elders, to the sisters and brothers, to the few Akwaf sisters that do listen, keep the faith in Yahushua, keep fighting. That's it. Shalom.